Brody Brazil and Dave Stewart here to recap yesterday, where Lawrence Butler spoke in the clubhouse after the game, which is something we'll discuss. But he also spoke during the game on the field with his bat. 2 homers, a total of 820 feet in distance, 110 and 107 off the bat, Stu. These were barreled up.
I got to tell you what, man, that was a sweet swing right there. If the wall wouldn't have been there, it kept on going.
All the way to Berkeley, maybe.
Man.
And it was that type of game for the A's where they had to make 2 comebacks. Butler was part of both of them. This was in the bottom of the 10th as the A's were trying to make up for the 3 runs that the Jays had scored. Simply said, when he makes contact, he makes loud contact. And I don't even think we've begun to see what he's capable of so far in Major League Baseball. But beyond what happened on the field, which was obviously a milestone day for him, multiple homers, what he said about his team after the game in the clubhouse.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You know, that's just like another thing you just dream about as a kid, you know, hitting 2 home runs in the big leagues, or really just hitting a home run in the big leagues. But, I mean, for me to do it twice against 2 really good pitchers, you know, that's pretty cool. I mean, A's have a really bright future. I mean, people might think of us as a laughingstock of the league this year, but next year it's going to be a whole different story.
Obviously, I want to key in on the word laughingstock that he used there, Stu, and I don't think that was by accident. I think he's very intentional about how he feels. He's so well-spoken. Like, the aspect of the A's as a laughingstock, sure, they won 60 games last year, lost 102. They're on pace to lose maybe 112 or more this season. But most of that failure is by design. The A's were good and decided to overhaul. And now this next core of players could be very good. They're not the ones that should feel like they're a laughingstock.
Well, they're wearing the green and gold. They're putting that uniform on every day. They're competing against the other teams in the league. They hear the things that are being said about this team,
right?
The things that are being said about this ownership, about the move to Las Vegas. You know, they're hearing it all.
Yeah.
And a lot of it is very insulting to a player. When you put the uniform on, you can't separate yourself from the history of the organization. You become a part of the history of the organization. It's on
your chest and your hat.
You become a part of it. And so when he says that this organization has been looked at as a laughingstock, I wouldn't doubt that he's heard that somewhere. I wouldn't doubt that when he's out hanging out with buddies from the other team that they're cracking jokes and talking about the possibility of this team not winning 60 games this season.
Right.
You know, they're hearing it all. He's hearing it all. And but I like his comeback, which is
we'll show you.
Basically wait and see.
Yeah, and the other part of it too, laughingstock could be used in terms of where the A's play or the attendance sometimes that most times the A's obviously don't get. Again, that's not reflective of the player's past or present or maybe even future. But I want to shift gears. I do think it's so amazing of him, a guy who literally just got to the show like a month ago, and he's already, you know, strong enough in his own skin to come out and say these things like this and say, I'm going to be a leader of this next group. I'm going to say these things everybody's thinking. I'm not going to avoid it. I'm going to go right at it. He knows this group needs a reboot.
Well, Hammer, he's been watching this team.
Yeah.
He's been watching them at each level in the minor league.
Right.
And I don't know how many times when I was in A-ball and having a good year, I was saying, man, I should be in the big leagues. You know, or when I was in Double-A, I was saying, man, you know, I should be in the big league. Well, this young man was in the fall league this year, and everybody knows from the fall league, your next step is to the big league. So he's been planning this moment.
Yeah.
He's been planning this moment. Yeah. He's been watching this organization, coaching staffs, managers, coordinators in the minor leagues have been prepping these guys for the day that they get a chance to step on a big league field. Now, some guys are going to accept the responsibility of leadership. Yeah. Some guys are going to accept the responsibility of leadership in the way that they've always led, which is, if it's by example, that's perfect. But every team needs a guy that's going to say what he thinks and can back up his talk. And it looks like, as you called him, the law dog.
That's my dude.
Prepared to do it.
And by the way, stay away from my dude. I'm claiming him, right? That's my dude, all right?
Brother, but you know, everybody wants to be around the stew.
I was all about Chappie, now I'm all about the law dog.
The stew, man. They don't want to be, well, it doesn't even sound right to say I want to be around the Brody.
I'm the bro dog and the law dog. We're boys.